What's up YouTube, Gemini Jonny back again with day 7 of TikToktober, where I'm taking you through the weirdest, creepiest, and most unexplained TikToks I can find every single day for the month of October. If you've missed the first week, I'll link the playlist at the end of this video so you can get caught up. And if you missed last year's TikToktober, I'll link that somewhere at the end too. Alright, now without further ado, let's jump right in. This one says, teacher was a bit freaked out, and after walking into the classroom to find this, students were as shocked and confused as everyone else.
Teacher was a bit freaked out after walking into the classroom to find this. Students were as shocked and confused as everyone else.
I vaguely recall when I was a kid, someone doing this with a fist print, I think it was. They did something and then put the dots. Because if you look, this foot only has 4 toes and they're really weirdly shaped. And then this, same with this one, but they're different shaped. And then over here, it's only got the big toe. And this one has no toes. And that's the only left foot. I don't know, deductive reasoning skills, anybody? Yeah, I'm gonna go with they were pranking that teacher. That's my final answer. This video is a response to a comment they received previously that says, oh, I want to say that it's a bug, but whatever it was, knew there was a camera. If you can't tell by the bleeding eardrums, it's obviously like a jet or something, but why is it glowing? That's weird. What's happening up here though? What is this? Oh, maybe it's from her moving or this person moving. I don't know, because it kind of moves with them. Yeah, I'm guessing it's probably because they're wearing the bright white. I think it's their white thing moving. Anyway, really weird. I don't know what that is flying across the sky. I mean, that was definitely a bug. There was a bug that flew across, but the red thing making it really loud sound. But it's not a UFO. We know that because UFOs don't make sound and they have no visible propulsion. And I believe it leaves a little bit of a smoke trail. It's kind of hard to tell. Maybe not. No, I think it's just another glare on the camera or something. Huh. Definitely weird. So I'm going to move it up so you can actually see the interview. But this is a former Denver International Airport officer, Anjali, talks about... I'm just kidding. It's jokes. It's, Defense Intelligence Agency officer Anjali talks about entering an ET base in the Mojave Mountains. All right, I didn't realize I'd save part 2, so I went back and found part 1. So if it's interesting, we'll watch them both.
And then in 2018 was when I had the very intense Mojave Mountain experience where I went into a base and met directly with the ETs.
How were you approached to go into the secret base?
I was sitting in a coffee shop with a friend of mine, and we were having coffee. It was early in the morning, and a couple walked into the shop, and we were sitting in like a large sitting area for a group, which isn't unusual in California. And they just came and sat down and started a conversation with us, and we all hit it off. And we began talking about our mutual chronic illnesses, and because he had his own health issues that he was dealing with. And he said some really interesting things to me. He talked about the body burden of emotional stress and trauma. And it was something that resonated with me from something that the beings had said. And I thought, well, this is very interesting, you know, and I don't remember exactly how it evolved, but he eventually just said, he just came right out and said, you know, what do you think about aliens? And I said, well, you know, I love them. And he said, well, would you like to meet some? And I couldn't believe it. I said, yes, of course I would. And he told me a story of how he had been seeing craft above his mountain for some time. And so he climbed up to the top of the mountain, and that a craft landed. Beings came out of the craft and talked to him, and told him that they were located in a base within their mountain, okay, and that they had been there all along, that there wasn't going to be any problem, you know, don't worry, and for him to go home. Well, he's told me that he went home, and he became absolutely obsessed with getting inside of that mountain, and he happens to be a construction company owner, and he does excavations. He excavates mountains. He did not want to do this publicly. Okay, so he built a wooden structure, and he threw some military netting over it, so nobody could see what he was doing. And he said he excavated. He went into this mountain, and he just slowly went at it, and next thing you know...
There wasn't a way he could talk to the extraterrestrials to ask permission to go in, or he just kind of...
Oh, I think that they were telling him.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
His obsession, that sounds to me like they were they were encouraging him to do this. And perhaps it was to bring me there. You know, I can't assume that it was just for me. Right. So he said that he went in, that he found the base. There they were inside the mountain. And he said that he could take me to meet them.
Well, give us a visual walkthrough of, arriving there and everything you've seen and how that unfolded, the conversation, and the description of, what you were experiencing at that moment.
Well, lots of story, not a whole lot of evidence. Let's just say I have my doubts so far. Like, you just had a chance encounter at what did she say, a coffee shop? Yeah. You're just having coffee and random strangers come talk to you and ask you if you want to go to the desert. You're like, yeah. So, I don't know. Hold on. Let's see part 2. Just before we make any judgments, let's see what else she has to say.
So we went to his home and we were waiting for a couple of friends to arrive. We were talking about his experience a little bit more. He walked over to like this wooden arch. It's like a passageway from one room to another. There's like a large door that can, seal it off. He walks over and he hits the arch like this, and he says, "This is where they put me when they're done with me." And I said, "What do you mean?" And he said, "Well, just what I'm saying. When I'm done talking with them and they're done talking with me, they teleport me right back here. I just end up right back here." And I thought to myself, either these people are absolutely insane, or this is going to be the greatest day of my life. The friends arrived. While we were walking down the path, we took a circular path around. I started receiving hellos, okay? Like a series of hellos. And what those are faces of other beings who come in and they show me who they are, and then they send with it their intention. And it was beautiful, but I couldn't figure out what was happening. And I would just throw my hands to my head and say, "What the heck is going on?"
Right.
And so we arrived at the tunnel. We walked under the wooden structure. He pulled back.
So in the back of the wooden structure, there's like a tunnel.
There is.
Or a door.
We walked along the side of the mountain, right. And there was a wooden structure that was quite long against it, okay? And when you get to the end of the wooden structure, the tunnel is here, okay? And so Lorenzo pulled back the tunnel. It was cooler, slightly cooler, slightly damper, not really breezy, but we walked in, Brian led the way, and I was walking through an excavated tunnel. That's it. I had to watch my feet,
right.
Make sure I wasn't tripping. I could stand up straight. Lorenzo was the tallest. He was hunched over a little bit more. The two gals were in the back. They had all been here before.
Oh, okay.
Okay? And we continued down the tunnel, and we could see a light that was hitting the side of the tunnel, like and lighting up a section of it. And he said, "That's the turn. We're getting close now." And
was that like a man-made light, or a light just emanating from the cave there?
It was ambient light emanating from somewhere around the corner that I couldn't see. Okay, and we turned the corner, and there they were. They were standing inside of their base. There was like a seamless transition from the tunnel into their base, and there was a gray who was standing there, and there were 3 tall whites. And I'm going to call them tall whites because I've been taught that that's what they were. I didn't know any of this, and they greeted me, and I just, without a single hesitation, I just walked right into the base, right up to them.
So on one hand, like obviously I'm a believer, I've talked about it many times, I believe in aliens, I believe in life in the universe outside of Earth. I think there's probably aliens in our oceans, potentially in the caves underneath our lands. And so therefore I do try to take every witness account with at least the possibility that it could be true. This bitch seemed crazy. I would love for a body analysis expert. I highly doubt any of my subscribers are body analysis experts, but if any of you happen to study that or, you know anything about like body analysis and movement and lying and stuff. I watched a TED Talk once, but I'm no expert. But I just get the sense that she's lying. And I don't know what I'm basing that off of. So I'd be curious if a body analysis expert could watch this and say whether they think she's lying. I always find it interesting that these events happen, and even though it's the modern day, nobody is able to get an audio recording, a video recording, a picture, a Snapchat, anything. Because that's my that would be my first instinct. If this happened to me, first of all, let's go back to the fact that she got invited to meet a freaking alien while sitting at a coffee shop. I mean, that was red flag number one, right? Like, that doesn't just happen to people. So I grabbed this from a different video because he didn't talk in either of those videos, but this is Richard Doty, and I'm pretty sure that's who was sitting in the middle of that woman and the guy interviewing her. And if you don't know who Richard Doty is, he is a known and confessed misinformation agent for the CIA, or supposedly ex-misinformation agent for the CIA, and supposedly now is in search of the actual truth for UFOs. But he was deeply embedded into the UFO communities back in like the 80s, and just left and right just pouring out tons of misinformation about UFOs and technology that we currently have, the US government currently has, and all kinds of stuff. And then he did eventually come out and admit it. And yeah, that's definitely him. This is from the video part 1 that we just watched. And yeah, it's definitely Richard Doty. So, look, I've heard many times, once an agent, always an agent, right? Like, I don't think you ever get out of the CIA, any of the 3-letter agencies. I think once you're in, it's a brotherhood to them. And I think you're in it for life. I don't think there is getting out and pursuing and trying to expose the technologies that you were once paid to keep secret. I don't think that happens. So personally, I don't trust this dude. So it's hard for me to take anything seriously if he's involved. But I could be wrong. Like maybe Richard Doty had a change of heart, and that's why he confessed to being a misinformation agent back in the whatever 90s or whenever he did confess. Maybe he is actually seeking the truth and going against the man in the boot that he once served and served as. Maybe, quizás, maybe Richard Doty is, completely good-hearted and just wants human advancement and only wants good things for humanity. Or maybe he's a sociopath that has mastered the art of lying and was probably about to be exposed and decided to, with his handlers, that the best way to move forward was to confess and pretend to be a ex-CIA agent. And, maybe. Quizás.
People think this guy found the TikTok green screen in real life, and we need to talk about it.
This is not a green screen.
But after checking TikTok's green screen, it's not the same place.
His toe or something?
But remember the guy that's claiming to be living in the year 2027? I remembered the video that he posted. Watch this. So either this man is walking down the same streets as the other guy, or they're both stuck in the year 2027.
Why are those the options? Couldn't this guy have just found this guy over there? Couldn't he have found a street that kind of looks similar and been like, hey, I found the TikTok green screen? Also, in the comments, somebody said that 2027 guy was exposed, and apparently he used an app to remove people from scenes. And I figured that's probably what was happening, right? I mean, we don't actually believe people are posting from TikTok in the future, right? Right? Okay. Yeah, I don't, okay. Anyway. Oh yeah, I saw this trending. Oh yeah, I saw this trending the other day. Apparently if you ask Alexa, what did the James Webb Telescope detect is coming towards Earth?
Alexa, what did the James Webb Telescope detect that is heading towards Earth?
From Gitbook.io. The James Webb Telescope had spotted an armada of alien ships heading toward Earth at near light speed.
Bitch, what? Well, it is slightly concerning that nobody has denied it, but it does appear that all of the original sources of this come from alien content creators. So, you got to take it with a grain of salt. But On the other hand, if they wanted to secretly release this information, isn't that exactly how they do it? Like, surely there's there's got to be at least one UFO, alien, truther, content creator person out there that has a contact that knows information inside the government, right? There's got to be at least one. And you got to imagine if that person wants information to get out that they can't get out officially, they're probably going to do it via the content creator they know. So look, I don't know. Hey, yes, content creators have a very high incentive to post things that are going to go viral, but it's also possible. Here's the thing. If there's an alien armada of ships heading towards this, what are you going to do? Like, they're traveling at light speed. They have, one would assume, enough technology to do whatever they want when they get here. So, you know, I mean, you can go stock up at the gun range all you want, but I don't think it's gonna help. So, you know, just go live life. Go outside, enjoy the fresh breeze. This is a dose of JAE 90 on TikTok. Said, nah, I recorded this and didn't realize some creepy shit happened. The eyes blinked. Someone explain this for real. Oh, that's crazy. Can I not do like half speed on here? Damn, that's crazy. I don't know, dude. And it wasn't like a full blink. Like if it was designed to do that, wouldn't it like full blink? It twitched. Unless it's designed to do that and it's malfunctioning. I guess that's an option. Does anybody know what this is? What does it say? Something boardwalk? Oh, somebody said this is in Branson. I've been there. I've probably seen this, unless this is really new. I haven't been there in almost 10 years, I guess, but I know they redid a whole bunch of stuff. Branson's cool, though. It's like a fun little pocket in the middle of nowhere. Somebody said it was a reflection. Somebody else said it was light bending in the window. I guess these are possibles. These are... what? I guess these things are possible, is what I meant to say. Slow it down, light glimmered from the top of the eye. It clearly didn't blink. Yeah, that's probably true. Weird, though.
Look into her eyes. They are the window to the soul.
Asking for since day one. So for them, this is about 1,000 days too late. Now, Nariman, I'm looking at after the day, families are pushing the feds to. Sorry, Nariman, I'm not feeling very well right now, and I'm about to.
Okay, you'll come back to me right now, and we'll make sure that, Jessica, you are doing okay. Thank you.
Jeez.
We'll make sure that
people in the comments are saying she was having either a heart attack or a stroke, and that she did interviews about it later, but she was okay. So, yeah, probably not a glitch. But then again, if she did glitch out, that would be a perfect cover-up excuse, right? So...
The following footage was captured in Texas on January 26, 2024. The witness captured odd lights in the sky out in the middle of nowhere in the early morning hours. This is almost similar to the event that occurred in Plainfield, Illinois, where people claimed it was an explosion. Take a look at this footage and tell me what you think.
It is lighting up the sky, dude. That's crazy. At the bottom it's cut off, but it says Brazoria County, Texas, 3:34 a.m. That's the paranormal chick on TikTok. She does good content. Go check her out. The comments on this are hilarious because everyone is quite sure of themselves of what they think it is. One person says, that is a flare from the many chemical plants in the area. Next person, I'd guess a possible rocket launch, but I'm just guessing. I have no idea. 100 emoji. Next person, lightning. Next person, that happens when fracking. Next person, SpaceX trying to reach the moon. Next person, UFOs in portal cloud. Next person, aliens war has already started in space. So, you know, I'm sure it's one of those. Have you guys seen this? I remember seeing this a long time ago, and I thought it was really weird, and we're gonna watch it again.
World Trade Center.
That's the same thing.
What is that? It's over there.
That's the part I don't believe it. UFOs don't leave trails. I do remember seeing that a long time ago and being blown away by it. And it's apparently footage from 1998. Obviously before while the Twin Towers were still standing. And the reason I find it so interesting is, dang, let me see if I can go find it actually. Okay, I can't find it right now and I got more recording to do, but I will try to find the video. But I saw a video, or maybe it was a picture of one of the planes as it was hit. It must have been a video because I think somebody was recording. I think it was the second plane as it hit the tower on 9/11. And what appears to be, and it could be fake, I don't know. Again, I'll find the video and let you guys decide for yourselves. But what appears to be a small orb-like thing floating alongside the plane right up until it hits the building, and then it zooms off away from the building. Which is very interesting, and more interesting if you've seen Ashton Forbes' research on Malaysian Missing Airlines flight MH370. And if you haven't, you should go check that out. I will do a video eventually on that, but it's a heavy and dense topic that yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to put into a video format that people will be interested in. So, but the gist of it is, it appears that a military force, most likely the US, has figured out free energy and has had the technology for many years, which in turn leads them to teleportation, and it seems like they blipped that plane out of existence and to a military base nearby called Diego Garcia, and then those people were never heard from again. But there's a lot more to it than that, but that's kind of the basic gist of it actually. And potentially people have been heard from again, but it's kind of part of the story, and I'll save it for the video. But if you want to check it out, you can go check out Ashton Forbes. He does a lot of live streams, like weekly, and he talks about all of the research he's done and the information he's found so far. So it's really interesting stuff. But anyway, we'll get back to creepy stuff. Well, this is nuts. At the top, it says someone's go-go says human meat tastes sweet. And then in quotes, it says the skin doesn't taste so good. That's horrifying. Human flesh tastes very sweet. The skin doesn't taste so good. But the meat underneath is very sweet. What? I mean, look, I'm not trying to judge. Maybe it's like a cultural thing. You know, obviously she doesn't speak English, so I don't know where she's from. But well, the hashtags on the video and the account itself that posted that are all like South African themed and words. So I'm guessing it's South Africa, and I'm going to assume that they put fake subtitles on that because I don't need to know that there's still cannibals out there. I mean, I know there are, but I don't need to know that that's like a cultural thing. You know, like there are groups of people out there that just think that that's normal. That's crazy. And again, no judgment on people's cultures, but also, you know, if you're eating people, I'm judging you a little bit. Sorry. No, it's not my place, but I'm still gonna do it. This video comes from Josie MTZ19. And she says this place used to be a nightclub years ago.
Guys, I'm working by my fucking self, and I hear fucking noise in the back. What the fuck, bro?
Oh. That's it? What happened next? I'm moving right there.
What the fuck, bro?
Like a broom handle just... Yeah, look at it. It went like this way, and then it went back, and... This is her next video. She posted that 15 hours ago, that video we just watched. And then she posted this 14 hours ago. Jamie, can you please go close the smoke shop, dude? F no, I'm not going back inside. F no. Can you please come? He said, what happened? Or they said. I kept hearing noises. Nobody has walked in. I've been by the register. Nobody has to be in here. I'm sorry, the shop is open. I'm outside waiting. Please come close it. I'm not lying to you. Please, Jamie. She sends me this video. Now nobody fits back there. They still have the old bar stuff in the way. Bruh. There's nowhere for them to run to the left. That's a wall. Oh god, I just got chills. What the hell could have ran across like that? Watch this. It zoomed across, bro. Unless it was something getting thrown across there. I wonder if something got thrown. And one more time in real time. Crazy, dude. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess it could be something getting thrown across there, but definitely at full speed. It looks like something's running. And then this says, here's a day view from my coworker.
Bernice, Jocelyn didn't come this morning to work, but she wants me to give you a tour of the back rooms and the storage. So come on, let's go. Well, this is over here is where the incident happened, which was kind of crazy because when they told me last night, I was like, what the fuck? And obviously people saw another person, but I didn't see no one. And I don't even know how a person can fit in here, you know? So
that's kind of the point. Weird. See, I want to see right there on the left. Is there anything there that like looks like it got thrown?
As you can see, nobody can hide in here.
I mean, yeah, they could.
It would be kind of weird.
There's a mirror right there, so if they threw something,
in here,
it could have hit that mirror and broken it.
So let's go upstairs.
Dude, I don't know.
That's where, like, we be hearing all kinds of stuff.
I don't really care about upstairs.
I mean, it's kind of scary up here, honestly. I don't like it. It gives creepy vibes.
The creepy dark corner that a spectral entity is throwing stuff around, it wasn't creepy vibes?
Weird, like...
Dang. Yeah, I don't know. That one's wild. I wouldn't have gone back in there either. Shout out to Jocelyn for making the right move for once. Most of the time, these people want to go check it out and see what's going on. Nope. Get me out of here, bro. And I am not going back inside, bro. Sorry, manager. I quit. You're going to have to come close up your shop. I won't leave until you get here, but I'm not going back in there, bro. No. I can find another minimum wage shitty job, all right? Actually, the job market's actually pretty rough out there, so if you have a job, be thankful. Yeah, that one's crazy. Yeah, and this was all within that first video she posted 15 hours ago as the time of recording this, this is a video for in a couple days, so she might have some updates if you want to go check it out. This one says Jeff got inside. Fuck you. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, it wasn't even the end?
Oh my god. Get out of here now! I'm gonna call the cops! This isn't happening! This isn't happening! Come on! Maybe the fuse box. What if he's in here? Go! Just go! Come on!
Is he in the back seat? I'm so smart. That scared the piss out of me. Great execution on this video, right up until he had to do some actual acting. And then totally took me out of it, but I was invested. You got me good there at the beginning. Then it became a little predictable. Chat, is this real? Good little short film, I don't know. It scared the crap out of me, holy sh. Don't worry, I didn't forget your palate cleanser today. It's boats. This is gonna look so dumb when I have to remove this song and I'm dancing to something different. Look how happy they are in their little costumes. Or maybe they hate it. I don't know. I can't really tell. Bro got up there on that one. He got hops. He's on my team when next time we're playing pickup basketball. But there you have it, folks. That is day 7 of TikToktober in the books. We did it. We done it. We're doing it some more. If you enjoy this kind of content, like I promised, I'll link up a couple playlists over here. One for TikToktober for this year and one for TikToktober for last year. And if you're new around here, this is actually the series that got it all started for my channel. I had my first miniature viral video. Still actually the most views I've ever gotten on a video from TikToktober last year. So gotta bring it back, and I guess this is just an October tradition now. So we're hanging out all spooky season. Don't forget to join me every day during October at 4:15 p.m. PST for a brand new video. If you could drop a like for me, I'd really appreciate it. And I received an email from Kim Jong-un saying if this video doesn't reach an amount of likes to his pleasing, so stupid. And I recently received an email from Kim Jong-un that says if this video doesn't receive an amount of likes to his pleasing, that he'll have his top soldiers drag me out of my home and flog me in the street. And I don't want that to happen, and I don't think you'd like to see it either. So, you can drop a like for me. Thanks. Also, I recently noticed that like 70% of the people watching my videos aren't actually subscribed to my channel. So, you know, hit that subscribe button. It's free and it makes me feel good watching that number go up. There's a bunch of links in the description of all my videos. If you check them out, you can help support the channel even more. The Patreon is only 99 cents and I do have some exclusive content that's going to be dropping over there very soon. But otherwise, I just appreciate you tuning in. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I love you. So until next time, stay creepy.